we're back here with season two of the arc. Where do we pick up with Garnet?
I feel like we pick up with Garnett on the worst day of her life. Where she's made a decision. It's not necessarily potentially a good one for arc one. The ship is destroyed. She's trying to save her crew. Everything's falling apart because she was just trying to be a good person. But there is this intense level of love and family, found family. And that's kind of where I think we start is like with this catastrophe that's occurred and who's alive and who's not and how are they going to rebuild the ship and get back on the mission to find a planet to save humanity.
Coming into season two, are you looking forward, or were you looking forward to working with someone or someone in particular that you didn't get a chance to work with much in the first season?
Yeah, I think I didn't get to work too much with Felix Strickland Pavle, who's just he's such an incredible actor. I love working with him. He's also just such an incredible human to hang out with. He's so knowledgeable. And we get to see him and Garnett really, do stuff together. That's the only thing I can say. And I also, we had a bunch of new cast that came from Art 15 on the show. Um, and they just add such vibrance and they're awesome. Like, I just think this season is bigger, better, unexpected. And the character development for every character that occurs is really incredible. I'm so excited for people to watch it.
I mean, I was gonna say to you, first season we were meeting everyone and sort of fleshing out the mission and saving the arc as well.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
come season two, it's that much more intense. It's that much more up as far as the ante goes. Um,
Yeah.
so certainly every single episode is that much more intense and of course must see TV. Is there a particular episode or maybe a moment that stands out for you that you're really excited for fans to really tune into?
There's some so this season we have a lot more, like, I think you know the characters of the show. And this season, audiences' opinions and the plot is just going to completely turn all of that on its head. Like, you think you know the good guys and the bad guys, but really you have no idea. And so with that comes like new relationships, new problems occur. I think this season they've done a lot more character development as opposed to last year where it was probably a little bit more disaster every episode. This season you're really seeing a family unit dealing with these problems, but they're not all disaster problems, if that makes sense. I'm trying to not tell you any spoilers.
Sure.
I'm like, how do I word this? There is an episode that there's like three episodes. There's like, you find something out, which I can't tell you, but
Sure.
just know that like it has to do with going somewhere. I'm like really trying to keep the lip side. And then you find something out, and then then there's another episode which is like heartbreaking,
Mm.
and then and like majorly heartbreaking, and then episode 10 to me is my favorite episode. But see, I say episode 10 and then I'm like, but also episode 5,
So
but
this
also
and
episode
then
3. Like, I'm like, wait a second, but that happens in episode 3. And okay, yeah, but that's also my favorite episode. So, yeah, but I would say, like, on a character level, my favorite episode is 10 for Captain Garnet.
she has a lot of weight on her shoulders as well. And certainly you do as well when you're filming this because you're one of the leads of this. How do you shake off the long day of being on set?
I think working out, eating something really nourishing, and going to sleep because you need to sleep on this show for sure. Yeah, I think that what's really great about this season is we really get to know Garnett on a human level, so she's not always leading, if you know what I mean.
Oh, okay.
I think we get to see her have a little romance, a little different relationships. We get to see Garnett in different lights than just being the captain of a spaceship. So I'm excited for audiences to see different sides of her. that I think are needed.
The Ark has become such a fast fan favorite series. What kind of response have you been receiving to people who really enjoyed this show so much?
I'm okay. Well, first of all, I'm like, pinch me. Like, we went to Serbia. We made this show. I didn't, we all had like the greatest time making it in season one. And secretly, I was like, is anyone going to watch this? Like, I'm doing this thing, but like, I don't know. And are they going to watch it? And then are they going to like it? And what if they hate it? And what is that? Like there was so much unknown. And so then to like see the response of season one and like see people, tuning in every night to watch us and like go on this crazy ride that we had so much fun making. This season, I definitely felt like a great responsibility to make it better than season one, which I think we succeeded, not only in just like terms of production value, but also in terms of story and the incredible things that happen. And so we just wanted to make sure that our fans loved it. But I'm still shocked to this day that like anyone, whenever someone DMs me or wants me on their podcast or is like, come talk to us about the Ark, I'm like, what? Thank you for watching it and enjoying it. And yeah, it is cute. Like people will send me like, thanks, Captain Garnett, or thanks, Captain Christie. And I'm just like, oh my God. Like I'm a part of like a small little group of like kick-ass women captains.
Yes.
Like, what the heck? Like I'm still in shock. Like I'm like, where's Ashton Kutcher? Is he punking me? Like, me? Dean, like, how did you make this happen? So, yeah, I get really emotional when I talk about it. I'm very, very lucky. And I love that fans love it. And I think it's needed. It's a light-hearted, hopeful show about being good humans. And I think in a world where like we're dealing with a lot of heaviness, that's nice. That's nice to know you can turn on your show and watch Richard be really sexy and funny, and that you can watch Reese be really annoying. And I love Reese, by the way. And you can watch Angus and root for him, and you can see Stacy say talk a mile a minute and like say the most intelligent thing I've ever heard in my life. I'm like, what? Yeah, I think it's really a show that's needed, and I'm just beyond grateful that anyone even is like, I'm going to spend 45 minutes and watch that.